Hey guys, happy couple here. Today's video is about ways to restart love.
Don't forget to subscribe. It's the red button.
We're shooting to get to 1,000 sooner than later. Your help is mucho appreciated. And don't forget to hit the bell.
Ding, ding. Being spontaneous is a fantastic way to restart your love, reignite a spark. Spontaneity is just fun. Go out on dates. They can be planned dates, fine, but also go out and do spontaneous things. Try new things. Just kind of out of nowhere be like, hey, wanna go do blah? And go do blah.
And it might seem weird that we're saying spontaneity because you could just be like, well, I'm just not a spontaneous person. And I get that. I get the stability and the nice aspect of having everything kind of methodically planned out and all of that. There is also an aspect where you can kind of start to do some of that and just work it in. So even if it's not natural for you, it's something you could do a little bit more, and you'll find it can cause a very nice effect.
And let's say you wanted to plan out dates more methodically, like he was saying, you could still spontaneously go for a walk around your neighborhood, go for a walk on the beach. Even little things, if you do it spontaneously, is gonna help just make things more exciting.
Kissing often and passionately. Kissing often is it's a really nice way to get that spark going again. It's a create, and you may not think it's like that big of a deal, but it is, and it just starts to be a way that you're creating on a regular basis. When we were apart and I was traveling somewhere and then I would come back, if you're in the airport, kiss. I mean, don't hey, get on the ground and it's like get a room sort of scenario, but you're allowed to do that. Kissing more regularly wherever that makes sense is just a nice way to kind of get that spark going again.
Also, this goes to just in general in life, in your home. If you wake up, go give your husband a kiss or girlfriend or you get the idea.
Yeah, you got it.
The other point of kissing is that it involves touch, and touch is the next point. If you touch the person that you love, you are showing them that you love them. So whether that's, thanks babe, whether that's holding hands, shoulder rub, a kiss, a hug, sex, any level of touching, just frequent touching keeps your bond really there. And that is what makes a romantic relationship different than a friendship. So if you're trying to restart your love, make it more passionate, touching is gonna be a super key point in that.
Yeah, and it's like these small actions of create. Like, again, create doesn't have to be like you get a helicopter flying in with like an army of 25 people riding horses by with a chariot and everything else. I mean, although that would be pretty cool, but you could also just actually have that touch, that kiss, that little create that you do regularly.
If you're going for a walk, hold each other's hands. Yep. If you're Netflix and chill on the couch, have your legs touch or put one of your legs over his. These little bonds keep that bond there.
Open communication about your feelings, about what's going on, how you're doing, etc., is a really good way to actually just get that create going and that relationship aspect going again. Like sometimes if you're kind of like, I'm on my own dealing with my own problems, you also have somebody there that you can work with. And if you guys are treating it like a team, you might say, hey, I'm dealing with this issue, and then your partner's like, oh, well, what if you do this, or give you a concept and you're like, oh, that actually helps me a lot, and you don't have to keep dealing with it on your own. Maybe they can bring a level of experience or training or whatever to the table that can help you actually solve that.
Regular laughter. Laughter is really, they say laughter is the best medicine. It's really true. Laughing can change a mood like that. It can uplift people. It can make you just feel good. So laughing with your partner is one of the most special things that you can do. And it's so simple, but it really goes a long way in keeping your relationship alive and fresh and fun.
If you're in a situation where we need to get some reignition happening,
the match
reignitioning. That's it. You might be in a situation then where you guys have kind of mixed hats together, and maybe those have created some friction points or some upsets. Separating out these actions of who does what really does help tremendously in removing those like little points of friction, those little points of problem, those little points that can start to add up to be big points. So if you're like, hey, you know, if you can just handle this piece of things or these types of things, that would help a lot. And then you take on certain ones as well. You'll find that allows you to actually focus more on building the relationship and not on having to nitpick little issues.
And you can really divide those based on who likes what more. Obviously, there's gonna be some things to do around the house.
Who hates doing something less.
Yeah, you know, there's gonna be some things around the house that no one really likes doing, but you're gonna have one that likes or dislikes things more or less, and you can divvy those things up that way. Who is better skilled at certain things, who has more training in things, whatever ways you wanna divide things in life and, you know, housework and social planning and everything. But divide it up based on who's gonna be able to do it the best and who's gonna be able to enjoy it the most or dislike it the least. And with that, like, do some things together too. Even little simple things. Take out the trash. Like, hey, wanna come walk with me to the road? I need to go check the mail. Wanna come with me? Like, and do those little things together. Again, it's those little actions. Obviously, you're gonna have certain things that you each do, but take those moments and do them together. Like, I generally do grocery shopping, but sometimes I'm like, hey, you wanna come with me? And if he doesn't have anything to do right then, he'll say, yeah, and you know, we'll make a little date out of going to the grocery store, and we'll talk in the car, we'll listen to music, make it a fun experience rather than, oh, I have to go grocery shopping again by myself. You know?
Yeah.
So you can really make your life fun, you can make your relationship fun, you can reignite it at any point that it needs reigniting. You can always take it up to the next level, even if it doesn't need reigniting.
And you'll see when you start to combine these things together, it has like this epic effect. Doing one of them here or there is good. You start to do one, then you do another, then you do another. You'll see. It actually will create a spark that is awesome.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with all of your friends, every single one of them. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.